Hello, everyone. It's Patrick with That Savvy with a middle magic E in it. We're day three on this fabulous, wonderful ride of life. Um, just started this YouTube channel. Want to do a personal journey channel and doing a lot of research. It's been fun. I'm learning things every day, just as in life. Want to explain a little bit more. I think yesterday I talked about the picture profile. Brad Arnold just got stage 4 cancer last year. He posted. Great singer songwriter, Three Doors Down. I got the um, Three Doors Down hat here. I got at my son's first concert ever was Three Doors Down at that concert, and the jacket was my wife's that I acquired from her. She's not wearing it anymore. She'll wear it if she wants to. But music became a big part of my life. Probably freshman, sophomore year. Um, I started going to Catholic school in freshman year in Louisville, and my family couldn't afford it really, and had to go to a public school after that. But in freshman year, there was a bunch of guys. It was an all guy Catholic school, and a bunch of guys used to hang out at this Burger King afterwards, and we had a CD jukebox in the Burger King. It was awesome, and we'd play, like all Metallica, all Pearl Jam. 1991 freshman year, so dates me I know, but um, what a phenomenal year for music. I mean, two phenomenal albums as well. I mean, we used to spend all our money on playing those, and thank goodness we had that resource at that place to play those music there too. Um, we could listen to it and just chill out afterwards, waiting for our parents to come get us and hang out. None of us had cars, obviously. I rode that into next year, and I kind of became a headbanger, if you will, and kind of a rock kind of guy. But also at that Catholic um, high school, they had an inspirational football kind of message also. But it was I got introduced to Garth Brooks and country music. I mean, I already knew country music growing up in Louisville, Kentucky. So um, just introduced me to music more. Um, my father ran a convenience store as a manager for many, many, many years, decades. But I had access to magazines. I could read music magazines, so I could read um, magazines. But that time frame. I started becoming aware of the people in the bands and what their names were, and that became important to me. For some reason, that's been my thing, as my wife would say. So I know a lot about music. Most people would say trivial, but I know a lot about music. I'm not a musician. I just know a lot about music and a lot of eclectic music, many walks of life. Um, anyway, love Three Doors Down. Glad my family loves them too. Movies has always been a big thing for me as well. Um, Maybe a little bit later in life is when it became more important to me, but it really was from the beginning, just because my family didn't have a lot of money, but we'd go to the dollar movie theaters in Louisville called Village 8, and you know, my dad worked second shift, which sucked. Didn't see him a lot, but on those days off in the middle of the week on Wednesdays, often we'd go to the movie theaters. Us four, my sister, my mom, and my dad, and me, and we. Those were very special times, and I'll always remember those. Um, to parlay what I was saying later, in life, in college, I started to become an actor and be in stuff like family opera, Macbeth, and other singing uh, roles and other acting roles, but nothing paid off. I was probably not good enough, honestly. I mean, I was good, but I didn't want to take the chance to go to New York, in LA. I was too scared, or Chicago. I was uh, I moved all across the country now, which is odd. If I met my wife then, probably I would have went. But it's funny how life treats you, and we always say things happen for a reason. So I talked about the first video about um, the side hustle games. So I'm gonna do that. I think anyway, just because I think it should be for everyone because it's just good to have no extra money. I don't. I think I said if anyone want to see that, but I'm just gonna do it for just to have it out there because I just want, like I said in the first introductory video, um, we need people to help other people, and I will show you some of the apps I use to scan receipts. It's just your receipts that you use. I mean, people are paying you for receipts. It's ridiculous that even if you just pay cash, there's no way they can. I mean, they're paying you to. I know you have your credit card information, and people are skeptical about that, and that's you should be. I'm not as much. I feel like you know if they want to get your information, they're going to get it. So one way or another. But if you want to pay cash for everything, you could. You can definitely just scan these receipts. It does take some time, but if you're just sitting there watching a TV show, that's what I'm doing, and relax time and scan the receipts and make a little extra money. Put it towards your put it towards your don't touch that money too, and just put it towards investments. That way, it's you never even just some extra money you always have. Um, I did want to touch one last thing. Was it's a video thing I touched on the first video was my doctoral journey because it's starting up. I'm in the last phase of it, the capstone phase, and it started this week. That's the only reason why I bring it up. So, not sure how much time I'll have or, you know, how much people are even interested. But like I said, I don't really care about um, the, the financial aspect of what I originally saw this one retirement Larry guy talk about, and others I've watched too. There's a younger gentleman too. I'll have to get his name. He just started doing it from a rooftop one time. And he just started talking. I like the way he talks too. He's just very very genuine, um, and he just talks about how this format is good for people that is looking for open and honest people and the long format, unedited. And that's really what my channel is going to be about. So it's not going to be for everyone. I'm not going to be doing a lot of editing. Um, I mean, I can and I can learn right down the line, especially when I do other things. It's basically be a lot of this format, which I kind of like. I'm going to be doing things that I talk about. Um, I wasn't going to talk about it today, but I will. I will if people comment about it. If subscribers or comments or people that like it talk about it or whatever. But um, I was trying to do some research on Invisalign or motto as Aspendental has on their trays. And my son wants to do it, but he's 17, or he doesn't want to do it. But we're trying to find if if they're should or not, and um, it's not a lot of research out there. There is research, but it's only Aspendental or Motto, and they're in partnerships together. And then if you look for Google research, it's all negative about Aspendental, how they're scammy, and I don't know. I feel like it's something that would benefit you because you are shifting that around. You are moving the teeth to a good area, and then I think braces can be um, a longer term thing, and kids definitely don't want to do that. But there wasn't a lot of information out there, honestly. There is information on obviously, you know, Invisalign or I guess these trays versus braces, but and I guess that's where you have to go at, and that's what I talked to him about. You're gonna have some pain versus the investment, and you're eventually gonna have to do it anyway. So um, anyway, I don't want to go off the rails there, but it's definitely there's just so much to talk about in the world and your thoughts and going through life. Um, podcasts I watch talk about this all the time, and shows, obviously the YouTubers I watch too. Um, they talk about this, that there's so many aspects of life to talk about. So there's plenty to talk about. And I'm gonna be doing 10 minutes about this all the time, little 10 minutes videos, and um, love to hear ideas, things we want to talk about, questions we have. Almost 50 years of life, and love to hear everyone's questions, comments, and can't wait to keep doing this. It's exciting. Um, Thanks everyone. We'll keep doing it. Thanks. Bye bye.